Alright, what's going on, guys? So I thought I'd make a video of how I like to pack and shade. Please excuse my son babbling in the background. So a couple points I wanted to cover. Actually, this is my second time doing this video. The first time you couldn't really see what I was doing. So what was the point of that? Anyways, that's kind of how far out I have my needle. So a couple things I'm gonna be working on is packing black, my old way versus my new way. So my old way is kind of like this. See, my old way, like a lot of little skin breaks, but it's a lot of patches where you can see the skin. So this is my new way. I actually learned this from an artist. So I'm kind of self-taught. Look. Can you see that difference? See where you can see all the skins right there? And see how much more smoother this is? Now there's nothing wrong with this. If you can get it all black, that's cool. But it's a lot harder to come off of this when it's like a hard stop from your packing. Now from this, it's like way easier for you to move on from this tone to another tone, just because of how smooth the edges are, you know. And this is it has a hard edge, like a hard stop, and this is a lot more smoother on the edges. All right, so another thing I was covering was was going in the same direction too many times. This is what happens when you go in the same direction too many times. See those? I don't know if you can see them, but it's a lot of little lines like going in the direction you were going. Now, if you have that problem, try cross-hatching. See how much more smoother that is? And right here you can see all the little lines going in one direction. Right here you can't really tell because it's all cross-hatched. This is about 3 layers, this is about 3 layers. Now another thing I was talking about is your hand speed matching the speed of your machine. So sometimes, like, if they don't match, you'll get a lot of these little skips, which I was kind of talking about over here. So anyways, let me do it again. I don't know if you could tell, if you could see that. So you see those little skips? It's because your hand is moving too fast for the machine. So this is a medium tone that I'm using right here. This was my second to darkest. This is a medium tone. So what you want to do is slow your hand speed down. That way you can get that ink really saturated in there. See how much more saturated that is than this? That's just by slowing your hand speed down. And make sure it matches the voltage on your machine. So also another thing is I would kind of like skip around on my shading. Like let's say I have this to shade right here. Kind of just rub. And then go back and forward. Cross hatching at different like spots, starting and stopping. And this isn't smooth at all. This is how I used to shade when I first started. See how patchy that is? Like not smooth at all. Now when you shade, when you shade, you go all the way down, all the way back, then cross hatch. Okay? Or you can just go all the way down and then cross hatch another way, like that. So for example, you could do, this is my second to lightest tone. That's one pass. Okay. You see that difference? It's like more saturated, more smoother. That's because I'm going all the way down, all the way back, cross-hatching in a different direction. And then that's how you get those smooth tones. Right here, I would just skip around, kind of just go back and forward, and that wasn't consistent, so you could tell. And what you can tell about all these are different tones, but since I'm like saturating it, you know, they look like really saturated, really in there. And compared to how I used to tattoo, these are different tones, and they look like they're just gonna fall out once they heal up. Now, you could practice like with your darkest tone, like your pendulum swing. And you just, this is my lightest tone. Alright, so if you can get your light tones like really smooth, this should be no problem right here. Now, whenever you tattoo, let's say you're doing a big piece, like this, you know, like whenever you're working on a big piece like this, don't jump around from like spot to spot, you know, like let's say you're working on this, don't leave this unfinished just to go work over here and then work on the hair next, because I feel like you're gonna get overwhelmed, you know. You're looking at the piece by like all of it, you know. Look at a piece like little by little, like just work on this piece and just work on it, complete this, and then move on from right here to this spot. Look at a piece like around the size of a dime right there, little by little. Work on that, and then work on this part, and then this part, and then this part, and then you'll start completing your tattoos like little by little, and it'll look way better. Like, don't worry about the time or how long it's taking. What you're trying to worry about is how good it's gonna come out, because that's how you're gonna get your clientele, you know. Don't worry about the money and stuff like that. The money will come. Get good first, then worry about getting paid. You know, a lot of these artists that I see now, they're trying to just jump to the top, and it doesn't work like that. You know, you have to get good first, and then you could charge whatever you want to charge. But yeah, just that's a little tip. But anyways, yeah, I think I covered what I wanted to cover. If y'all wanna see more of these videos, let me know and I'll do more. If y'all won't have any questions about something that y'all probably struggling on, feel free to ask it in the comments below, and then I'll try to make a video out of it.